someone misunderstands you on purpose, a year ago, you would have sent a massive text message defending yourself. You would have stayed up until 2 o'clock a.m., pacing the room, running the argument over and over in your head, desperate to prove you were right. But yesterday, you just looked at your phone, put it face down, and went to make a cup of coffee. You didn't fight back. You didn't explain yourself. People look at you now and say, "You've changed. You don't care anymore." And maybe you sit there feeling a little guilty, wondering, have I lost my drive? Have I just given up? No, you haven't given up. You just finally saw the pattern. And today, we are going to talk about why your sudden silence isn't a sign of weakness. It is the most powerful boundary you have ever built. Look at the people around you this month. April has been exhausting. Everyone seems to be running on endless stress. You watch them complain about the same workplace drama, fight with the same family members, and get dragged into the exact same arguments they had 6 months ago. You used to be right there in the middle of it with them. You were the fixer, the over-explainer, the one trying to make everything work. But lately, something inside you just clicked off. When someone tries to drag you into their chaos now, you don't react. You just watch them. It feels like watching a movie you've already seen a dozen times. You know exactly what they are going to say next. You know exactly how the fight ends. You realize that your reaction was the very thing keeping the problem alive. Why did you really go quiet? Because you realized a brutal truth about human behavior. Most people are not looking for a solution. They're looking for a reaction. Every time you defended yourself, you handed them your peace. Every time you tried to prove your worth to someone committed to misunderstanding you, you participated in a dynamic that was designed to exhaust you. They expected you to panic. They expected you to over-explain. But what happens when you just stop? What happens when you face the same situation? And this time, you don't react at all. The entire dynamic collapses. When you stop reacting, you stop feeding the fire. They can no longer use your anxiety to escape their own discomfort. Your silence forces them to sit alone with their own actions. But there is a painful side effect to this shift. When you stop reacting, your life gets very, very quiet. You will notice certain people stop calling you. Why? Because they only liked you when you were willing to play a specific part in their drama. Once you refused to read from the script, they didn't know what to do with you anymore. You might sit in your room on a Saturday night and think, I am so incredibly alone right now. Do not mistake that silence for a loss. That silence is the sound of you taking your life back. It is the space clearing out. You are no longer wasting your emotional currency on situations that lead nowhere. You are finally preserving your energy for yourself. You are not the same person you were a year ago. You have realized that peace is far more valuable than being right. You no longer need to be understood by everyone. If you are experiencing this quiet, lonely shift right now, do not force yourself back into the noise just to feel normal. Do not pick up the rope again. I want you to go down to the comments right now and draw a line in the sand for yourself. Type, I choose my peace. Write it down. Let that be your final answer to the people who want to pull you backwards. Subscribe to the channel. Protect your quiet. And remember, stepping back isn't giving up. It's growing up. I will see you in the next one.